Hey everybody, it's Tom, WA2IVD. Hey, I've got a little announcement today regarding the Huntsville Hamfest. If any of you are planning to go and you can come early, as in a couple days early, there is an event going on. This is, I think, the second year or maybe the third year for this event. It's 4 days in August. Now, many of you have probably heard of 4 days in May. That's an event that happens ahead of the Dayton Hamvention. Started out pretty small. Some QRPers got together and just had some time ahead of the Hamfest where they were going over different kits and equipment and so forth. And it's become really big. 4 days in August is similar. This event is being organized by Steve, KM9G, from Temporarily Offline. I've got a link to his channel in the description if you want to check it out. I've also got a link in the description to the webpage for the 4 days in August event. The theme for this year's event is anti-forums. Now, what is an anti-forum? First of all, I've got nothing against forums. I've been to some really good ones at Hamfests that have some really good technical information. I'm pretty sure Steve doesn't have anything against forums either. But a forum usually has a speaker up front, a room filled with people, and a bunch of PowerPoint slides, and again, some good information, but they're not always very interactive. The anti-forums that are going to be up at 4 days in August are very participatory events. Is that a word? Where everybody is participating. And I've been asked to speak this year, or to do an anti-forum this year, I guess, not necessarily. I mean, I'll be speaking, but more interactively. And the theme for my talk is we're going to build, let me get this right side up, we're going to build the VCheck kit. And we're going to build it right now, as in at my session. I'm on Thursday morning at 10 a.m., I believe, and we're going to put this together as a group. Yes, you'll have to buy one, but it's $20 is going to be the show special price for this. And this is called a VCheck. It's called a VCheck because you plug it in and it gives you a check of the voltage of your power supply. Now, okay, yes, it's basically just sort of a slightly fancy or maybe not so fancy multimeter. But it gives you the current voltage, a little bar graph that goes from 8 to 18 volts. It shows you the min and the max voltage that it has seen since it's been plugged in. And it's got a couple other nice little features as well. And it's got a couple of buttons here. It shows you the min and the max voltage that it has seen for the last 5 power cycles. So you can scroll through. And the handy part about that is if you're doing a POTA event or any kind of an event with maybe some temporary power or somebody else's power, and you have something flaky happen with your radio or other equipment during the event, you can go back and look at this and say, oh, look at this. The voltage was really low or really high at some point during the event. It also has a couple alarms on it. So I've got it hooked up to a power supply here, and if I turn the voltage down, I think I've got it set for 11 volts, it will tell you, hey, voltage is low. And I've also got a high voltage alarm, about 15 volts, I believe. And if you have a high voltage alert, it'll tell you your voltage is high. So those are kind of handy things. And with these buttons, you can go in and you can set the low voltage alarm set point to be whatever you want. You can turn the audible alarm on or off if you want that. Same with the high voltage, you can set the set point and whether there's an alarm. And then you can turn on or off an optional splash screen that comes up when you first power up the unit. I'll talk a little more about that in a minute. And then also it's got a 180-degree flip on the display, so you can have it be right side up depending on whether you have it this way when you've got it plugged in, Or if you have it this way, when you have it plugged in, you can set the display so that it'll look right either way. And then one last little feature, I need to unplug this, and I have a battery here, and I've got a power pole here connected to some alligator clips, and I intentionally have this one set up so that this is actually backwards. I've got negative on the red lead on this, and if you plug it into that, it will immediately come up and say, hey, reverse polarity. So if you want to check out that somebody's wired up a cable correctly before you plug it into your radio, you can do that. It won't hurt the V-check, and it'll come up and it'll tell you if it's connected right or not. Now, there was the option in there for the splash screen. There is a custom splash screen on this specifically for 4 days in August. In fact, this kit, let me get this right side up. This kit was designed just for this event. So this was made for this. I'll sell these after the event, but if you come to the event, you will get it programmed with a custom splash screen that comes up on Power Up that lets everybody know that you were actually at the event. Now, I put this together. I've actually put a couple of them together. This is a prototype. And I was able to get it all soldered up in about a half an hour. So I'm pretty comfortable that even if you don't have a lot of kit building experience, I think everybody should be able to get this built within an hour. We'll have people walking around to help you. I'm going to bring, along with a couple of friends of mine, some extra soldering stations. But if any of you are planning to come to the event, then you can be at Huntsville a couple days early to be up at the state park, and you have some extra soldering equipment, please bring it along, because I don't know how many people might want to build these and how many people might, happen to have a soldering iron with them. So, and this is all really simple through-hole parts. The controller chip is socketed, so we don't have to worry about like overheating the chip. So it's a pretty simple kit. There's not a lot of parts on here. And that's about it. So if you can make it to 4 days in August, there's going to be other speakers doing other kind of fun things, but it's going to be all interactive stuff up at the state park. There's a big pavilion in there that we can work in. We'll try to make sure that we've got some extension cords and power strips or whatever to plug things into. But I hope to see you there. I hope you can make it. Check out Steve's channel and check out the webpage for the event. And did I say this? I may have already said this. These are going to be $20 for the kit at the event. Oh, and one last thing. Any of you who are watching this who are really good with CAD stuff, as in 3D print designs, I have to make a couple tweaks. These spacers that are on here are wrong. They just were a couple that I happen to have here. And the button switches that are the final ones are going to be taller, so they'll actually stick above the display. I need a 3D printed case for this. So if somebody is good at doing that and you would like to design a 3D printed case that this thing will fit in, leave me a comment, or you can find my email through the channel and on my website. There's stuff in the description for all of that. But get in touch with me and let me know if you would be interested in designing a 3D printed case. And I will send you the CAD files for this so you can, know exactly where everything is. That's about it. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Tom, WA2IVD, and this is Ham Radio A to Z. Hope to see you in August.